We'll continue with the chapter 2, real numbers of standard 9, mathematics 1. In this chapter number 2, real numbers, we have a particular topic called as surds. What is surds exactly? So, if n is an integer, what is this? N is an integer which is greater than 1. A number which is greater than 1. And if a is a positive real number. What is all this all things? We don't know. You will have a question, what is this all about? N is what? Greater than what? A is what? Positive number. So in that case, you have to understand the definition first. If n is an integer greater than 1 and if a is a positive real number and nth root of a is x, very important, then it is written as, now we have to find out where n is written. N is written over here. Where 1 is written, 1 is not written anywhere. A is over here. And a real number, where is the real number? All these things keeps the things importance. So, how it is present? X, n, x raised to the power of n, that is equals to 0. That is nth root of a is x. You can see nth root of a is equals to x. This is what we were talking about. So here you have to find out any example, nth root of a is x, or else in the reverse order it is told as x raised to the power of n is equals to a. Got it? If a is a positive rational number, this a is a positive rational number and nth root of a is x. Nth root of a is x. Nth root of a is x. And if x is an irrational number, this x is an irrational number, then x is called as a surd. Where is x? X raised to the power of n is the surd, or nth root of a is x is a surd. And you have to remember that x is an irrational root. It is always an irrational root. In a surd, you have to keep it in mind, in a surd, nth root of a, the symbol, this particular symbol which we call it, is called as a radical sign. This symbol is called as a radical sign, and the n which we have written over here is the order of the surd. What is this? It is the order of the surd. This n is called the order of the surd, and the a which is over here, a is called as a radicand. This is very important. You have to understand how are you going to identify whether it is a surd or not a surd. So it depends upon this particular thing. If I give you 2 root 5, 2 root 5, as per this, n is equals to 2. What is 5 then? A is a 5. So a is equals to 5. So n is the order of the surd. If I give you this number and I ask you what is the order of this surd, so the order of this surd is 2, and what is the radicand of this surd? 5 is the radicand of this surd. Try to understand. It is very simple for you to understand. Let's see one example. Example 1. I'll say root 5 is a surd. I'm saying root 5 is a surd. Why I'm saying root 5 is a surd? What is the reason behind it? There is a reason. Here we know a is 5. I told. What is a? A is 5. Which is a positive rational number. It is a positive rational number. 2 is the order of the surd. 2. When you write root sign over here, so the order of this 2, the order of the root is 2. 2 is the order of the surd. And what is 5? 5 stands as a. That is an irrational number. So, because of these two conditions, what we say? Root 5 is a surd. Let's see one more example. Here we have seen 5 is a surd. Now we are taking it is not a surd. Why? I'm saying cube root of 8, or you can say third root of 8 is not a surd. Why? The reason behind it is cube root of 8 or third root of 8 is equals to 2, which is not an irrational number. What does this mean? If I take you, understand why. Cube root of 8 means what?